What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a great day. We are now live on YouTube officially. I got over here TikTok, so if you're on TikTok, stay tuned. And in this live stream, we're talking about 5 tips to becoming a new real estate agent and making over $300,000 per year. That is not fake. That is numbers that I'm making myself, and that's why I feel like I can share it with you. So for everybody who's tuning in on this live right now, if you have any interest in real estate, investing, or becoming an agent, this is the video for you. I want you to all comment below any questions that you have. I want you to ask me anything that you have, and I want you to not be shy, ask away, and get excited. Now, if I'm looking down here, it is because I got my laptop, so I'm trying to stay on track with everything. We're going to wait a little bit for everybody to join in. I appreciate you all tuning in on this live. Remember, every single Monday and Thursday, I upload real estate, money, and business content. And then Saturdays, I go live at 12 p.m. CST, just like this, so we could talk, chat with one another, and talk business. We have a bunch of people here on the TikTok live. Make sure if you want to ask questions, you come to YouTube. It's going to be kind of tough to talk to you guys while I'm talking to YouTube. And right now is a YouTube focus. I'm giving the attention to YouTube today. Let me just get some of the stuff lined up for me. Remember, guys, ask your questions. Don't be shy to ask any questions. Everybody's here to learn. Everybody's here to bounce off ideas. And most importantly, if you got any tips, any advice, any ideas, I'd myself love to know that, because I'll actually apply them in the business world. As you guys know, I do real estate every single day. I do business every single day. In fact, yesterday I was late on my TikTok live because I was in a meeting. That meeting resulted in a $2.5 million listing that I ended up convincing the owner to drop the price because he was a little too expensive. And I ended up getting that listing, which is a huge blessing, and that's why I was late. So if I'm late on you guys, it's not because I'm being lazy. It's because I'm actually out there grinding and making money, so we can continue making these videos without being forced to looking for a YouTube check or another check, if you guys understand what I'm saying. All right, guys, we see everybody in here. Wow, we have a ton of comments on YouTube already. Jesse, what's going on? Wavy is saying it's past 12 p.m., man. Don't be sad. Let's get this show. He said, let's get this show started. I'm sorry that I'm a little late on you. I was getting everything set up. I just moved into a new house, so I'm trying to get used to everything, trying to get used to all the stuff that I have here. We have Jihad saying, so what should I major in college? That's for another video, but I'll give you videos on that. Wavy, how much do you need to get started, bro? To get started as a real estate agent, you don't need too much money. Honestly, if you had a couple $100 to buy your courses and such, you can probably start getting your foot in the door with it. Joey, I am 15 years old and live in the Netherlands and I can't find any work. I want to make money, but how? Can you give me tips? I'm going to be talking about all this stuff right now. Too many questions coming in early on, but I want to make sure I stay focused on the topic for everybody. We are talking about becoming a real estate agent, the 5 tips that I'm going to give you that have made me make a lot of money, succeed very well, and hopefully continue to grow within the real estate world as an agent and as an investor. Now, I'm going to give you guys a pre-step, which is not the 5 steps, it's a pre-step. So what I'm about to share with you right now, pay very close attention. This right here is set up a budget before you try to become a real estate agent. Before you try to do really anything, set up a budget. To become a real estate agent, you need a couple $100 to get your course done. You need some money for subscriptions. You need some money for your association fees when you want to start up. My advice is, if you want to become a real estate agent, you should have $1,000 to $3,000 to actually get started. Now, you don't have to have that. You can have $200, $300. You can use promo codes and all of that. But I'm saying that just to be on the safer side. So that is my pre-tip before I jump into the steps, is to have some money saved aside so you can be able to pay for these courses and such. Hopefully that helps you guys right there. It's kind of distracting. I'm getting all these comments and I'm trying to pay attention to the video as well and stay on track, but we're getting some awesome comments. I want you guys to keep commenting below and ask me the questions that you have. I promise you, before I leave and end this live stream, I'm going to answer all your questions. You guys hear that? I'm going to answer all these questions on YouTube Live. So if you're not there, please go over there. The YouTube is easy to find me. It's just my name, Karam Khalil, on YouTube. Okay. Step number 1 is to get your license. Now, what you have to do to get your license is go on google.com, search local license real estate agent, and find whatever pops up for you, whether it's an ad or it's a school or any of that stuff. It's not going to be complicated. Make that phone call and say, hey, I'm 18 years old. I want to become a real estate agent. What do I have to do? What are the requirements? Do I have to go in person, and can I do it online? Which one do I have to do? They're going to walk you through everything, and it's so simple. Honestly, extremely easy. I became a real estate agent in less than 1 month. It was so quick, and I went through it fast. And people who say it's so hard, it's not that hard. Now, let me tell you something. I failed my exam 5 times. And I'm telling you, it's so easy. How is someone who failed their exam 5 times telling you that it's so easy? Makes no sense, right? I never studied. I went in and tried to bomb it every single time. Well, not tried to bomb it, I bombed it. But I went in trying to just pass it off the fly. That's why I failed it. At the 5th exam that I did, I actually sat down for about 30 minutes, studied a little bit, and I actually passed it. So it's so easy. It's not that complicated. That's step 1, is to get your license. That's all you have to make sure you do, is to find what's nearby, local, a real estate agent school, call them, and they're going to walk you through it. It's a breeze. Step number 2 is find the right brokerage. Remember, guys, I'm giving you 5 tips to becoming a new real estate agent. If you guys like to be real estate agents or are interested, here are 5 tips for that. Step number 2 is to get inside of a good brokerage. I can't emphasize how important this is. If you get with a wrong brokerage, you're going to screw yourself. You're going to be in a bad position. You are not going to do too well. A good broker helps you, advises you, is there for you, has a good support team, is there when you actually need it, when you have a question. A bad broker is when you call them, when you text them, when you show up to the office and they're not even there. That's a bad broker. You don't want to be there. I had 10 interviews with 10 different brokers trying to find the right one who fits with me, that I connect with, that I vibe with. Too many of you who become new real estate agents focus on who's going to take the least amount of commission. That's not the best thing in the beginning. Pay your dues. Pay more commission, but be with a solid brokerage, because that's how you're going to learn the game faster, and that's how you're going to make more deals. So please take this step real serious. Find the right brokerage. Now, how do you do that? Go on Google, real estate brokers nearby, search them by reviews, try to see people who are already real estate agents with that brokerage and ask them questions, send them a message on Instagram, see what they think of that brokerage and so forth. Don't try to find the cheaper broker who takes less of your commission. Find the right broker and you'll make more money that way. Step number 3 is to figure out what niche or niche, however you want to say it, you want to get into real estate with. What focus do you want to be as a real estate agent? Do you want to be in commercial real estate or residential real estate? For all of you who are watching right here, do you want to be in residential real estate or commercial real estate? What focus do you want to be in? The reason why I share that is I started in residential real estate, buying and flipping properties. Homes that are worth $100,000, $200,000, maximum $300,000. That's what I started with. But I was an investor. I wasn't a real estate agent. Then I became a real estate agent. My first year, I did luxury residential sales. I would sell high-end homes, nice homes. I would do open houses for nice homes. And then after that, I just didn't really like residential too much, so now I focus on commercial real estate. It's not bad to start with something and to end up changing, but what's better is to find out what you like early on and just hammer full force. Right now I do commercial real estate and residential. I focus more on commercial, and for residential I just do in-house referrals, people that I personally know, or deals for myself. That's really all I mess with on that aspect. So for everybody who's watching, find what you want to do in real estate as an agent, commercial or residential, and find the broker for that. Big difference finding a broker who's only commercial, because then they won't help you with residential, and vice versa. Tip number 4, step number 4, pay very close attention to this. Everybody who's watching this right now, I need you to pay close attention, because so many of you actually argue with this. So many of you might argue with this. Tip number 4 is work for free. You guys hear that clear, right? Work for free. I worked for free before I became a real estate agent for big time investors who had a couple of million of dollars, who were just sitting around. I helped them negotiate deals, buy properties, and sell properties. I made 0 commission. I wasn't their agent. I was just translating for them. I was just talking on their behalf. I was just getting the message across for them for free. My family, people were like, are you crazy? These guys are taking advantage of you because you're a young kid and you're just doing free work for them, and they're going to keep taking advantage of you. And guess what? Who was crazy at the end? Everybody else except me. Because I was learning through the process of helping them for free, number one. Number two, that was an opportunity that they let me do $1 million deals with them, and I really wasn't qualified yet. And number three, those are my biggest clients in real estate right now. I worked for free for them for 2, 3, 4 years, and now I have one client who I worked for free for, who gained my trust, who likes me, we built a relationship. I'm managing a portfolio for him of almost $10 million, a single client. Another client is worth about $3, $4 million. These guys I worked for free for them. So all of you who say don't do free work makes you money. Free work takes you further. Free work builds relationships. For all of you who are wondering why work for free, that's your answer. Working for free gets you further. That's tip number 4. Please be smart with it. As a real estate agent, don't try to make the most money in your first year. Don't try to get rich the first month. Do free work, give back some of your commissions, and be smart with it. Now also understand when to give back your commissions, when to assist, and when not to, because eventually people will take advantage. But free work takes you far. And tip number 5, which is step number 5, is be patient and don't be stressed out. Be patient and don't be stressed out, because in real estate, my first year as a real estate agent took me almost 8 months to make my first check. I entered real estate having a shopping center worth $4.5 million under my belt, my first listing. And I got my first check 8 months later. I made my first check as a real estate agent 8 months later. What does that tell you? You got to be patient and you got to not stress. I promise you, if you can last in real estate for at least 1 year, the rest is history. The majority of real estate agents quit within their first year. Then they give up in their second year. And then the third, fourth, and fifth year, if you're lasting, you're in the money. It doesn't take that much. And once you get there, it's the best feeling. And once you get there, the ball starts to roll. So don't stress, be patient. I had deals before I became an agent. I was working deals before I became an agent. And it still took me 8 months to make my first check as a real estate agent. What does that tell you? Things take time. And that's okay. I used to be impatient and I wanted fast, 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 fast. How can I make fast money? How can I make a fast deal? How can I make a fast check? And it didn't happen. But now as I got older, I look back at it, I say it was worth it. I say that every single day that I was staying patient and trying to not stress was a day worth it. 5 tips to becoming a new real estate agent to crush 2021. Quick recap is number 1, get your real estate license. Number 2, find the right brokerage. Number 3, figure out what niche you want to enter in real estate, residential or commercial. Number 4 is work for free. So many of you are against that, but don't. It's made me a lot of money. And number 5, don't stress and be patient. And I promise you, that's how you're going to win as a real estate agent and make $300,000 and more. $300,000 is not the threshold, and more. $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 as a single real estate agent. It's doable, it's happening, and people are doing it. It depends on the market you're in. People in Cali, agents, they make $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 because they're selling properties for 20, 30, 40 mil. People in Texas make less, but of course the living is different, the expenses are different, so at the end it all balances out. Anyways, that's what we have. 5 tips to becoming a successful real estate agent in 2021 to make over $300,000 a year. And now let's jump into the comments, because we got a lot of comments. So if you're over here on the TikTok live, you might want to jump onto the YouTube live, because we are live and we got a lot of comments. Okay, let's see. That's a tough name to say, but it says UTA Kata. Do you pay interest in your investments / flips? I pay no interest on my investments or my flips or anything that I do. I go through pure investors who don't take interest. They join with me on the profit and the losses, so I don't have to pay any interest on them. We got Ibrahim saying fast money is too stressful. Thank you for loving my tips and advice. I appreciate that. And you are right. Fast money is stressful because fast also goes quick. And you guys know how that goes. We got Wavy Sagat. I also posted videos on my channel about making money as a teen. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. Keep that up. He just shouted himself out without even me noticing. A smooth move. Joey, do you know what I can do to make money as a 15-year-old in the Netherlands? See, the Netherlands or USA or Europe. Money is money, flipping is flipping, real estate is real estate. Everything I share with you, you can do over there. The sites might be different, but you can still do it and you can figure it out. Teach us how to make money at the age of 13, please. Memo, I promise you I'm going to teach you guys how to make money at 13 years old. Just be patient as I bring out more content. Joey, is everything you say for people over 18 years old? Everything I say is not for people over 18 years old. For you watching right now, you can be 12 years old and do what I'm telling you. Of course, talk to your parents and make sure they approve it. You don't have to be 18 years old. I started at 12 years old. If you want to start in real estate at 12 years old or 15 years old or 17 years old, you can do it. Just get your parents' approval and start doing things that I teach you, which is something called bird dogging. I'll talk more about that, which is finding deals for investors and making $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 just by finding them the deal. We got Joey saying, we got Jihad saying, how long did it take you to pay your student loans? I never had any student loans. I didn't go to med school, law school. I didn't go to anything major, so I never had any student loans. I was paying for my college by the flips I was doing in real estate at 18 years old. I'd flip a property, make $20,000, and I'd be like, gotta pay the semester's tuition, and I'd go put $5,000, $6,000 for it. It sucked. I hated it. I hated having to pay for school from my money that I made from flipping houses, but I had to do it. I had to pay from that money because I wasn't going to let my parents pay for my school, even though I didn't want to be in school. You guys, this is a crazy story, and I'll share more about it, but you'll understand once I share it. Trevor's saying, can I buy a house in LA, California? I'm a foreign guy. Trevor, of course you could. I deal with foreign clients all the time. You can open accounts in America as a foreign buyer. Just specify based off of that and you can make it work. Do you wholesale or are you an actual real estate agent? Wavy's asking. I am a real estate agent. I also wholesale. I also flip and all of that stuff. I do it all, but then there's ways you have to do it as a real estate agent because you have duties as an agent, but I don't represent the clients that I would do that with. Lee's saying, I have $5K to invest, $5,000 to invest. That is a ton of money. You are sitting on money. That is beautiful. That's a lot of money. What can I do when it comes to real estate? I don't want a loan due to interest. Ali's saying, I have $5K to invest. What can I do? Okay, if you have $5,000 and you want to enter real estate, whether you don't want to do it with interest or you do want to do it with interest, I don't deal with interest personally because of religion reasons. So what they have is there's banks that loan you money that has no interest involved, but still $5,000 is a little tough to buy a deal. I mean, if you got an FHA loan, 3.5% down, $200,000, you're going to need a little bit more than $5,000. It might be a little tough, but I would invest that money into possibly wholesaling real estate, or I would invest it into furthering your knowledge or becoming a real estate agent. But to invest it into an actual property, I would keep saving your money. So take the 5K, flip it, make it 10, 15, 20K, and then you can jump into real estate. Wavy, currently I'm in college and got around 10,000 to invest. Wavy, you got money. I love that. Keep watching the videos that I make because I have so much more content coming on what you can do if you actually have that kind of money. Joey, I am 15 years old. I live in the Netherlands. Can't find any work. I want to make money, but how? Joey, the ideas and the tips that I give you by flipping is gold, and you can do that anywhere. Whether you're in the Netherlands, like I said, Europe, America, all that works. All right, man, I'm talking a lot. My throat is getting a little itchy. What did you major in? I majored in supply chain and operations management, which is basically in business, and I use my degree as a mouse pad. So that's what I do with it. TTV saying, by the way, everybody on TikTok, we got 150 people on TikTok. I love you guys. You are amazing. If you're on here, transfer over to my YouTube channel because we are live on YouTube. Maybe that's why I'm not looking at you guys, but I'm not ignoring you. I go live on TikTok at 5 p.m. every Friday. So I promise I'm not ignoring you, but it's YouTube time right now. Giving my love to YouTube right now. TTV saying, I'm trying to make money, but I can't get clients. I edit videos, more ways to make money as a team, but I can't find what you recommend. I'm from Mexico. TTV, why don't you go on Fiverr, give the services that you provide on Fiverr, and people will hire you for that. I myself, I have a full-time videographer, editor, and all that content creation guy who handles everything. All the stuff you see on my channel is from that man himself, who is a surprise, who is a mystery, And you guys might be wondering who that is. And one day when he decides to show his face, you will find out. But I hired him. He's killing the game. And you can do the same thing from Mexico for content creators. We got Goated God saying, yo, what's up? Ethan, can you explain how to put a house under contract? Ethan, you go to a house that you like. You say, I like it. You call the person who's selling the house and say, I want to buy your house. They say, okay. You go get yourself a real estate agent. That real estate agent will draft the contract, will send it to you. You'll sign it. He'll send it to them. They'll sign it. Boom. You're under contract. Real simple, right? Goated is saying, when I'm rich, I'm coming here to thank you. I love that. You are already rich, hopefully in knowledge, just coming here. So good job on doing that. Drew Pierce, how should we overcome the copyright trademark obstacle when using Zillow photos for flyers? Drew Pierce, you are not copyrighting the flyers, the pictures for the flyers. That agent hired you to use those pictures to market their property. They already paid for those photos, which are not copyright because they paid for them and actually earned them themselves. So you're not going to be copyrighted for that. Oh man, we got a bunch of people coming in from TikTok to YouTube. 181 people on TikTok. We are booming. I love you all. Please, if you're on TikTok, come to the YouTube live because I feel like you're over here in the corner, but I want to give you love, but it's the YouTube day. Mr. Comments. Oh, his name is Mr. Comments. I bet you give a lot of comments. I want to open my own business and customize shirts. Is that a good business? Let me tell you something, Mr. Comments. If you open your shirt to customize t-shirts, I will hire you because I need t-shirts. If you notice right here, I got a real estate mask. I made this real estate mask. I hired someone for it. Real estate, got my signature somewhere here or here. I can't see because the camera's flipped. But I have these masks. This is merch that's going to be coming out on my website. All of you who are watching this right now, all of you who are watching this, the real estate mask is exclusive. It is the first piece of merch that I made that I want all of you to go on my website and buy. Not right now, but whenever I actually launch it. And I'm going to be doing a big giveaway. I'm going to put masks, t-shirts, iPhone cases, hats in a giveaway box. And I'm going to gift it to a lucky winner. You or you. For free. And I'm going to ship it to you. And I'm going to sign it. And it's going to be custom. Because you guys are awesome and I love you all. Ruda Backen saying, notice me please. You are noticed. That's all you wanted, right? Yeah, you're noticed. I am not a bot. I just texted you on Instagram. I want an answer. I will notice you. Hopefully I remember. Ruda. I'll remember that name. It's a great day. Angie, you bet it's a great day. It is a great day. 201 people on TikTok. Wow. It is definitely a great day. Ruda, please notice me. I told you I noticed you already. JD, can I apply this business in Saudi Arabia where I live? In Saudi Arabia, there is real estate, there is items you can sell, and there is money to be made. Of course. In fact, in Saudi Arabia, maybe you just grab a drill and start drilling and you might find gold and oil under your feet. There's money everywhere, so you can make money all over. Angie says she's a lucky winner. David, can you tell us how to do the reviews for the mechanic shops? Don't skip me this time. David said, don't skip me this time. David, I never skip you on purpose. Now he's saying, can you tell us how to do the reviews for the mechanic shop? For that mechanic shop, what you're going to do is you're going to get a QR code for them. You're going to go on Google, create a QR code for them. You're going to tell that owner for the mechanic shop to print it, put it on his front door, put it on his desk, put it on his walls, and tell him every single client that comes to scan it and leave a review. And if they leave a review, he will give them 5% off. 10% off, whatever. You give him the ideas and he's going to get higher reviews. He's going to do better and he's going to thank you. Simple. Of course, Ethan, I respond to all my Instagram DMs. I have maybe 200 Instagram messages right now that I haven't responded to because I'm flooded with all y'all's love. But I promise you, I respond to every single one of them personally. My fingers got so swole. I got biceps on my fingers now because of how much I text. Can you talk more about the flyers? I'm on canva.com trying to learn how to make good flyers before contacting a real estate agent, but can you talk about what to say to them and what photos? Canva.com, you create the flyers on there. I'm going to give you an example. You pick up the phone, you go ring, ring, ring. So many of you ask the agent, do you want flyers? Yes or no? Don't give questions that are yes or no. Ask them to respond with a story. Watch this. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, my name is Karam Khalil. I saw your beautiful listing at 123 Main Street. I was wondering, why don't you have a flyer for the property? Boom! Now that person is the agent's going to be like, I never thought of that. I don't even know why I don't have a flyer. Wait, I should have a flyer? And you jump in and you make the sale. They now have to question, why don't they have a flyer? But if you call and you say, hey, my name is Karam Khalil. I saw your beautiful listing at 123 Main Street. Would you like a flyer? No. Boom. Hung up in your face. And then you cry and you come to TikTok and you message me and you say, hey, it didn't work. How many people have you called? One. And you thought it's going to work on the first one? Of course not. You got to call a lot. But when you call one and you win it, you're going to feel good. And one thing for everybody who's trying to do flyers, when you get one agent, they can hire you on 10 of their properties. That's $50 per property. That's $500 you can make. You can make $500 from a single agent. Me right now, I'm a real estate agent. I have about 20 to 30 listings. If you called me and I like the way you sound and I like how you are and you built a good, quick relationship with me, I'll hire you. And if you got me, you're going to have 30 listings that you can make flyers for if I already don't have that. What's 3 times 5? That's 15. That's $1,500 you can make from just me. $1,500 to make all 30 flyers. I hope I did my math right. That's a lot of money from one agent. Get that one agent. Get that one agent that likes you and you're going to make a lot of money, I promise. Okay. We have Wavy saying, hey bro, do you have any courses recommendations to start wholesaling real estate? Wavy, let me tell you something. I'm going to make courses. I'm going to make courses for all of you. I'm going to make courses that help you in flipping and making flyers and becoming a real estate agent and flipping real estate and wholesaling real estate and building real estate passive income. I'm going to help you with all of that. I have courses coming soon. So if you don't know that, make sure you subscribe, follow all my pages because you're going to know about that. Courses are coming soon, Wavy, so hold a little tight because my courses are going to hit home run for you, I promise. Angie, do we have the same when calling? Angie, you do the exact same thing when you call prospects. Just like I said right now, you do that. Just change your name to your name and change the name to your name and then also change the address to the address you're calling for. Wow, there's a lot of questions coming in. I love it. We got Falcon Live joining saying, sup TikTok. We got Falcon who came from TikTok saying, what's up on YouTube. That's what I like to hear and see. Quandile saying, can you get the flyer job at the age of 14? Quandile, you can go to your parents and say, hey, can I do the flyer work? If they say yes, you can do it. You can even do it at 10 years old. Just make sure your parents agree and approve. Ruda saying, I'm sorry for spamming, but my Insta is... Okay, I got your Insta. I'll make sure that I check that out. I promise. But you don't got to spam because I told you I'll check it out. Hopefully I remember. Omar saying, yo, Khalil, I'm on Instagram growth specialist looking to sell my services to realtors. Any tips? The biggest tip I can give you if you're an Instagram growth specialist is to not just send a message on Instagram and say, hey, I can help you grow your page. If you want to get 10,000 followers, let me know and I charge this much. Build a relationship first. Message, say, hey, I really like your page. I love what you have going on. I wanted to ask you, have you thought of expanding and growing your social media? Is there anything that I can personally help you? I'm willing to give you free service for 2 weeks if you want to check out what I can do for you to see the results. Free work. Like I said, as a real estate agent, it's free work, and you can do that in any other business as well. TTV Cloud said, don't skip me. I promise I'm not going to skip you. I'm going to go straight up to find your message. TTV. What's flipping? Because I'm not very good at English. I think 501 because I think there's a lot of people better than me. TTV, it doesn't matter what you think if there's people better than you. There's somebody better than me as a real estate agent, as an investor, as a wholesaler, as a flipper. There's a million people better than me, but I'm still pumping out content. I'm still making videos for you. So same for you. Someone's going to like you. Someone's going to hire you. It doesn't matter if you think there's someone better. There will always be someone better. And when I tell you flipping, I mean you buy something for $10, you sell it for $20. That's what I mean by flipping. Uh-oh. Check your TikTok live. Okay, everybody, I gotta go. I have a meeting popping up right now. Thank you all so much for joining this live stream. You're amazing. I really appreciate you all joining in. Remember, every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday on YouTube, I upload real estate, money, and business content. I'm hyped. I'm excited. We got courses coming soon. We got merch coming soon. We got a website coming soon. We got so much fun stuff coming soon. And you are all so amazing. Much love. Any questions you have, message me on my platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm going hot on TikTok. And then, of course, on YouTube, which is the platform that we dominate. Thank you all so much. You are amazing. I got love for every one of you. Go hustle, go make money, and I'm proud of every one of you who is on this live because it means you are smart, you want to get educated, and you want to level up yourself, and I promise you that you're going to do just that, and I'm going to do my best to help every single one of you. Anyways, thank you so much. I'll see y'all in the next video, and I'm out.